your cards in order for our audience to know who we are talking to?
Yes, my name is Kevin Allen, and I'm the founder of a company called Recap in the United States, but also a fellow who had a 30-year advertising career with companies like McCann Erickson, the Interpublic Group, and Low Worldwide.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
First of all, what do you think about the advertising industry in Mexico? You like it, the ideas, the creativity? What can you tell us about?
You know, I've had great privilege of being part of the Cannes Lion Festival for the last 5 years. I deliver a course down there, and it's always been something I've been going to for many years. And it's always true that there's always a few countries that stand out because of their creativity and their point of view. And Mexico has always been one of those. And I think people come to the festival each year wondering, well, what are they going to do this year? So it's a pleasure to see and look forward to what's going to be happening.
Okay. The industry has changed in the last 10 years. You've been in this industry for 30 years.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the new dynamics in advertising that you can foresee right now?
Yes. I think that, and you're right, I have a kind of a strange experience, because half of my life in my early years was spent in the days of what I call the supply economy, where the companies were in charge, there were very, very few communications outlets, we controlled everything. There was unlimited demand for our products, and so we pretty much called the shots. Along came the democratization driven by the internet. Along came the proliferation of product and the ability for companies to literally replicate an innovation. So imagine Nokia comes out with a thing called a multimedia phone, and within 6 months Apple does them a lot better. So as a result, the advertising that was intrusion has had to change dramatically. So I literally watched, as I sat at McCann Erickson, advertising our business model basically unfold and break down from the old, we make television spots, we charge 15% commission on media, and the world is a happy place. The creation of McCann World Group was in answer to, and we now know, I'm sitting here at Ogilvy, and Ogilvy is now certainly a famous multidisciplinary communications company, was created entirely to maintain relevance in a world where different and new kinds of medium would be created. That is not driven by our ability to intrude on the life of the customer by interrupting their favorite television show, but rather, in fact, I don't even like the term like brand management. You know, I think that any marketer is a chief relationship officer, and I think their job, if a brand used to be a thing, I like to call the term brand citizenship. That a brand is a community of individuals bound by something they believe. And as a result, all the various communications we have available now are designed to promote and support that relationship. So that now a customer can literally talk back to the brand saying, I don't like what you're doing. Do you remember when Nike was making athletic footwear, trainers, sneakers? We call them sneakers where I come from. In India, by the 11-year-old kids. Everybody would go on the net. Everybody went crazy. And arguably, that was a hugely significant change. And they said, we hear you, and we're going to fix this. So they still maintain the loyalty. So the whole relationship between customer and seller, you know, the old days, you could have any color you want as long as it's black. You know, and those days are long, long gone. And now I think that, and it's interesting because like all things, you know, the old expression, the pendulum swings, you know, so as we move away from the command and control, as we move to multi-disciplines and the internet and mobile and all these things, I think there are some things that endure, that never change. And it's understanding deeply, what does the brand really mean? Now, we may communicate that by tweeting or through some form of mobile marketing. But the community of people who believe in Dove, for example, let's take Dove, since we're sitting here at great creations of Dove, is that Dove is a brand that believes that all women are beautiful. So that's a powerfully important thing that both a brand director and an agency must be a custodian of and be driven through all these communications.